6. And today we got a new car. I mean, like, not new, but new. I don't know. New to Horizon 6, but not new to the Horizon series. That's the term. And it is the R33 Nissan Skyline GT-R. So, I heard this thing got a new scan. Excuse me. But I don't know, really. Like, that's what I heard. I heard rumors about it. Not 100% sure. But anyway, I'm going to take this thing on a flying lap around the time attack with no upgrades, just kind of stock as is. And, yeah. Then we'll go and check out the different upgrades and stuff and see what's going on. I've got another person on the circuit here. That drift was unintentional, I didn't mean to do that. I think handle's pretty decent as is, to be honest. I just realized the radio's on. I gotta get back in the rhythm of turning that off when I record. That minute 10 seconds? Okay, now we're gonna get over to the garage. The reason I say I need to get back into the habit of doing that is because I spent probably like 2 months, no, we'll say 3, recording videos on Horizon 2 and 3, and I wanted to leave the music in there because it's part of the vibe of the game. So I gotta get back in the habit of turning the damn radio off. We'll open it up. Upgrades and tuning. Actually, I need a new controller. Mine's kind of fucked. That Horizon 6 one, that looks pretty sweet. Ooh, midnight purple. I love me some midnight purple. This is a nice silver color too. I like this blue as well. But love me some midnight purple. I like that this is in the game now. It's on the R34 as well. I just wish there was a few like other hues in there that aren't really apparent. It's kind of really dark. But oh well. Let's see, find new design. No. Custom upgrades, as usual. We're gonna start over here. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's new. We'll get to that momentarily. Engine swaps. It looks like we've got a 3.5 V8, 4.8 V10. Excuse me, 3.8 V6 twin turbo. So that would be our R35 engine. I don't know what these V8s are. Hold on. Oh my god. LFA. We have our RB26. All-wheel drive. Uh-oh. I quite like it. It kind of makes it look like an R32 in the front. I quite like this. Oh, it changes the exhaust too. That's nice. We'll come back to it because I do want to see what the Aero is like without it. With the Dulux front bumper, the Nismo front bumper, the other Nismo front bumper. How are these different? Ah, this section here, the splitter. Top secret and race. I believe on Horizon 5 we just had race and top secret. I don't think we had any of these others. I might be wrong about that one. Or didn't we have one that made it kind of look like an R34? I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, that's an interesting wing. The Nismo wing, which is it carbon? It is. It's carbon instead of painted. Actually, it's slightly different. Slightly. I got the race wing and no wing. Ew. Please put that back on. That's disgusting. Okay. These are cool. Let's see what this looks like with the body kit on it. We can go through the different wings. Honestly, I kind of like the default. I don't know. That wing, I don't think I like that one. If it was just like not even a little taller, if the end plates weren't so damn long, or tall, I should say. Nismo wing is cool. I just realized there's no Rocket Bunny wing, but we have a Rocket Bunny kit. Interesting. Okay. The B button on my controller is broken. Like, I don't really like this in this car. Like, just go with the Nismo one. Let's see tires. I'm trying to find wheels that look similar to the Nismo wheels, but the Nismo wheels, I know at some point they changed from 5 to 6 spoke. These look good though. You can never really go wrong with this style of wheel on this car. I'm gonna look that up really fast because I know at some point, is it the R35s that have the 6 spoke wheels? Has Nismo wheel or 5 spoke, but the Nismo wheels I'm thinking of, I think, are the R34 ones. Yes, I'm thinking of the R34 Nismo wheels that look kind of sort of similar to these, just not bronze. So the R32, I think, are also like these. Yeah. What would be really cool in this game is if we went here and we went to like stock rim style and we got to flip through the different manufacturer options. But I don't think that is something that will, excuse me, ever happen. feel like in this game 6 speeds are like almost better. Like in Horizon 5, like that 7 speed, I was putting that thing in everything because it just worked. But I think like I've been playing this game for like a week now. When did it come out? May. I got the premium edition, so I got it like 4 days early. Yeah, I don't remember the exact day. I don't recall. I'm so tempted to just toss an LFA engine in here for the hell of it. Maybe it will come back and do that. Ooh, we're in R class. Ooh. Kinda wanna. Okay, looks like we're in R class regardless. Or what we can honestly hold on. I feel like R class might be a little bit friggin' insane. I also feel like the LFA motor outside of a Toyota is also kind of insane. Can I LFA swap a Supra or an AE86? I'll do it. Best believe I'll do that shit. I like the way the LFA engine just kind of sounds as is, you know? I don't know what gives the cars the really high pitch. Is it the cam? So it looks like the stock and street cam sound one way, and the race and sport cams get really like high pitch. Check the exhaust. Kinda want to keep this thing S2 if possible. Because I feel like I almost said S3. I feel like R class might just be a wee bit insane. Because it's like we go R class, there's no way that this friggin' R33 Skyline is competing with like time attack cars. So that's just my thought process. Make this black. I mean, I could make this thing R class and just see what it does. We might do that. I'm a little bit curious. If it's not worth it, then I'll just detune it back to this. Let's go back back on over to the same time attack. Let's see, where are you? Here you are. Now we got a wide body, we got slick tires, we got the works. This thing seems like it has a very heavy rear bias. It does. I could have swore the Skylines were 80-20 towards the rear. We're gonna leave it as is without a tune for now. I'll give it a second redemption lap. I'm curious. Hold on, let me look this up. Because I could have swore the Skylines were 80-20. Nissan Skyline GT-R. Oh, there's gonna be like power split. Okay, so it's adaptive. This is some like super high-tech shit for the 90s. Huh. Yeah, it's fully adaptive. That's crazy. So like when the all-wheel drive system detects slip in corners, it can transfer up to a 50-50 split. Cruising is 100% rear, but usually sits mostly rear bias. I couldn't find like an exact percentage on it. We'll do 85. Horizon Life is currently unavailable. I'm just getting another lap in and get a time. So before we hit minute 10, man, I love the way the turbos sound when you let off the throttle in this game. I think that 85 feels a lot better. Yeah, I could have swore these things were 80-20. 91 was for sure insane, and I'm like, what the hell? At that point, you're basically a rear-wheel drive car. Yeah, 85 feels much better. I could honestly even tip it a little more towards the rear. I think 87 might be this. 87, 88 might be the sweet spot. Yeah, I knew these things, like, I didn't realize they were fully adaptive all-wheel drive. That's some crazy shit right there. And 53 seconds, so what, we shaved off 17 seconds? Let's go back to the garage. Let's see if bumping this thing up to R class makes a big enough difference to where it's like, oh, okay, that's some significant time shaved off of that. Oops. What did I not upgrade? The cam. And what, the turbo? Or did I just not upgrade the cam? I don't think we're gonna get that significant of a change, if I'm being honest here. I'm gonna double check everything. I already checked the turbo. So maybe we only didn't do the cam. And I basically just didn't do the cam for sound purposes, but it also kept us in that S2 range. So we'll see if bumping up to R class really makes a difference. But we're also really low R class. We're like 924, so like that 998 is just gonna smack on us. That's the wrong track. Here we are. So did that reset my tune? Because that seemed really rear heavy. And I could definitely adjust this tune to handle better, 1000%. And I'm kind of wanting to do minimal adjustments on the tune. Right now I'm just kind of doing the build aspects of things and seeing how it drives straight up. Just kind of like for those people who don't really know how to tune stuff. So we know like the really like handling bass, like time attack, not really handling bass because they're fast as hell. Like the time attack cars are running like 45-second laps on those. And I realistically don't think that doing a cam on this was really, it's the same exact time. So like at this point, I think we're gonna go to the garage. We're gonna take the cam off. We're gonna, because like I maybe shaved off what, a few like hundredths of a second, if that. So like I'd rather, because this is like, we're in that spot where as an S2 car, this thing is really fast. This thing is blistering quick. But as an R-class car, we're kind of on the slow end. So like me personally, for online competitive, I would much rather have a top of S2 than a bottom of R. Just because it's like, I can whoop on all the S2 cars with this thing. But like if I have it in R class, all the R class cars are gonna whoop on me. That's my thought process. I really like this car. Midnight Purple's great. The body kit's cool. And like a couple more wing options would be nice. But customization's great. It drives honestly not bad. Yeah, give this thing solid. Like, we're pretty early in the game, but it's also a returning car. But I do think that they were right that this got a new rescan model. And the idle. And because it's also only, oh, what the hell? I forget that this has 4-wheel steering. Look at that. You guys see that? Look at the back wheel. That is friggin' sick. Does the 34 do that? And the 32? I don't think the 32 had four-wheel steering. I think that car might be a little old for that. Hold on. Which Nissan GT-Rs had four-wheel steering? All versions, the 32, 33, and 34 of the 35 does not, but damn, that's crazy. Does this do that? It does. What the hell? That's freaking sick. Where's the 32? I don't think I have a 32. I mean, I have this one, but I don't have a standard one, I don't think. Yeah, I don't. Does the Mitsubishi GTO have it? I want to say it does. Mitsubishi. Missed opportunity? Oh, no, GTO's right. GTO's right. I'm tripping. I'm just used to calling it that, but its American name is the 3000 GT. For some reason, I was thinking it was the other way around. Does the Mitsubishi GTO have steer? I want to say it does. Yes, it does. Okay, let's see. Does it do it? Is this a VR4? Oh, it just says GT. Yeah, what? This car should have it. Now I'm sad. Let's get back to the Skyline. That's some attention to detail right there. The four-wheel steer thing, like as far as the real life cars, I knew the 33 had it. I knew the 34 had it. I didn't know the 32 did. I think the wide body kit makes it so much more noticeable on this than like the 34. That is sick. It just like caught me so off guard because I wasn't really expecting it. Alright, well, this guy. I like how the traffic cars are different depending on where you are on the map. At least it feels that way. I feel like I don't see very many of those roaming around in like major like city and highway areas. I see a lot of G-Wagons and Jeeps over here. Yeah, let's do some donuts. That's how we end up all the videos around here, is with some donies. I don't want to do a stunt party right now, game. I'm trying to record videos about Skylines. Next through in the Mazda, is it the Furai? That's the next video. It's in like 3 days from when this releases. This just came out today, as of the time of recording. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. And that is all from me today.